I want to analyze this Opeyemi, this food critic. I saw a video of him. In my opinion, it's an analysis of my opinion of his video that he did of Vicky James. There was one food that Vicky James cooked, and she used periwinkle in the starting of the food. She put in periwinkle, and Opeyemi came and was criticizing the food that she should have put in periwinkle first, that periwinkle was supposed to come last. And in my opinion, and in the years that I've cooked and I've seen people cooking, Opeyemi, that is from the western states, that hardly uses periwinkle to cook, is now coming out to correct somebody that almost all their food they cook, they cannot cook without using periwinkle. You, that is somebody that hardly use periwinkle to cook, is now coming to tell a lady that is from a state that majority of that food is periwinkle based. You are not telling her that she was not supposed to put in periwinkle in that from that time, that she was supposed to put it last. And in his statement, what is my own? After all, it's her husband that wants to eat it, meaning she does not know how to cook. That anyhow she cooks it, the husband will eat it like that. I don't know. The yardstick that guy is using to judge, claiming the number one food critic in Africa. What is he using as his base for judgment? Is he a certified food critic? Is he widely traveled internationally? Or is he, because most of his videos I've watched, is now that he has started traveling even within Nigeria nationally, not even internationally. That is now, which African country has he gone to and has tasted that food that is now coming to say the number one food critic in Africa? Or am I wrong? Is it Nigeria that is saying is number one food critic? How many states has he visited in Nigeria that is claiming the number one food critic? And what is his yardstick for calling himself a number one critic? How many food has he tasted? His taste bud, in my own understanding, in my own observation, the state is from, they don't have much food. They are limited in food. You barely see varieties of food in those states that is from, and their taste bud is very conditioned to a certain part that is pepper, and I don't know. That he is not using that thing now as a yardstick to call himself a food critic. Before you be a food critic, you have to have variety of taste. You have to taste different food and be able to certify. Somebody should be able to certify that yes, this person can actually taste and give you a good result, a good analysis of a food that tastes well. Is he using his own taste bud to taste food and tell you that is the world's number one food critic in Africa, in Nigeria, when we don't even know his level of taste bud, how his taste bud taste like? If he has a good taste bud, because his taste bud has been conditioned to a certain pattern that is limited. Because I've come to look at some of his videos and his level of speaking with all full confidence, and some of the things he says, most of them that I've actually watched are totally wrong. You just see the way the thing is done, and you tell you that as it is not like that. That is not how you do it. As if he has been there. There was even one that he was not criticizing a particular state, that their food is overrated, that this is overrated. You don't like it, it's your taste, but people that are rating it, are you not saying that they are overrating the food? Do they have the same taste bud with you? You are using your taste bud now to judge everybody. Some people will still come to your state and eat that your food and say that is overrated. So for you to claim it a food critic, you should have a very versatile taste bud that you can use to taste every food and know the one that is well cooked, the one that is okay, the one that has a little bit of water, the one that does not need water, or the ingredient is too much. You should be versatile in traveling and in tasting, and your taste bud should be versatile It should not be limited, and your reasoning should not be limited. The fact that you have not seen them cooked like that before does not mean that other states or other region, other countries don't cook it. So you should be versatile in your reasoning and in your conclusion of how food should taste or how it should look. Don't use the way you cook in your home to come and start judging every other person and say you are a food critic. No, in my opinion. That is where I have come to analyze this guy. He is saying that he's a food critic. How many people has come now to kind of examine his taste bud to know if he's truly criticizing rightly or is being biased in his criticism based on his limited taste bud? I don't know. Everything I see in this channel is my honest and sincere opinion on trending and important issues that are happening in the society. I greet your government, Mr. and Mrs. ITK.